What's up, guys? I'm sorry about the bad lighting. I'm sitting in the car. I was out running around and sitting here waiting on somebody. But anyway, let me get into it, man. There's some stuff I want to talk about. And there was a lot of people at one time on YouTube covering everything about Cern. But I'm starting to get, I don't know, I guess you could say concerned about it. Let me start off reading part of the article and then I'll explain it to you guys, because some of you people probably don't know about Cern. At its triennial seminar, the International Committee for Future Accelerators discussed a range of projects that will safeguard the future of accelerator-based particle physics. ICFA is the international body that facilitates international collaboration in the construction of the use of the particle accelerators in high-energy physics. Every 3 years, government officials, representatives, and major funding agencies, directors of high-energy physics laboratories, young and senior scientists, come together to examine the current status of the field and discuss the plans for future projects. What this is it's a proton collider. It's got a lot to do with dark matter. And basically, what these guys are doing is they're trying to recreate the God particle. And their whole Big Bang theory. But the more they get into it, the more that they realize that, everything that the Bible says is true. And they can't recreate this. They can't recreate life. And I don't know, man. I mean, everybody's got their own opinion on it. But I think we're playing with things that we shouldn't be playing with. There's been talks of, portals have been opened up when they were running these tests and they were running the collider, saying they were seeing giants walking in it. And anybody that knows the Bible knows that the fallen angels came down to earth, got with humans and did things that they shouldn't have done, and that's where we got the giants from. That's why there's skeletons of giants that are being dug up over time, because when the angels mix with the humans, that's the type of race. The fallen angels mix with humans, that's the type of race that we had. And when that's basically why the flood happened in the Bible too, was to get rid of all that. But here, let me fall back right here for just a second, guys. Here we go. Cern has even got their own website where they do updates. Now check this one out. I like this new little picture-in-picture thing that I figured out how to do. It's the end of the road for the protons this year after the magnificent performance from the Large Hadron Collider. Man, it's getting cold outside. Friday, the final beams of the 2017 proton run circulated in the LHC. The run ended, as it does every year, with a roundup of the luminosity performance and the indicator by which the effectiveness of the collider is measured, in which the operators keep a constant eye. The LHC has far exceeded its target for 2017. It has provided two major experiments, Atlas and CMS, with 50 inverse femtobarns of data. 5 billion million collisions. The inverse femtobarn is the unit that is used to measure the integrated luminosity, or the cumulative number of potential collisions over a given period. This result is all the more remarkable because the machine experts had to overcome a serious setback, a vacuum problem in the beam pipe of the magnetic cell, limited to the number of bunches that could circulate the machine. Several teams were brought in to find a solution. Notably, the arrangements of the bunches in the beams was changed. After a few weeks, the luminosity started to increase again. At the same time, over the course of the year, the operators have optimized the operating perimeters using a new system put in place this year that have notably reduced the size of the beams when they meet the center of the experiments. The more squeezed the beams and collisions occur, the time that they meet. But I'm gonna tie. I mean, there's a lot of terminology on here that obviously I don't understand. Some of you guys probably don't understand either. But I'm going to tie this into something else too. I don't know if anybody has checked into the Mandela effect. What the Mandela effect is, and you guys can YouTube this, and I'm going to do some videos on that too eventually. It's where our timeline's been skewed somehow. There's all kind of different examples of the Mandela effect, and a lot of people really honestly believe that that's being caused from Cern because of all these collisions that they're doing, and people feel like they're not telling everybody everything that's going on because it's got a lot to do with time travel and disrupting our timeline. And they're, like I said, they're playing with things that they shouldn't be playing with, like the Berenstain Bears is not spelled the same way that it used to be. Movie lines have changed, like in Star Wars, where it was Luke, I am your father, and it's changed to something else now. But there's all kinds of different coincidences, and all these things started happening around 2012 when this whole CERN project started. And I don't know, man. I just, like I say, I feel like these guys are playing with things they shouldn't be playing with. These guys are trying to play God. They're trying to push things too much, and I don't think we need to be playing with these things the way that they're playing with them. But man, I don't know, man. It's really disturbing to me, honestly, because of some of the things that could possibly happen. And see, look at this. Happy Dark Matter Day. Dark matter is not a good thing. Go to Wikipedia and look up dark matter and see for yourselves. And see, these guys keep everything on here that's going on. And have you guys ever seen the symbol for CERN? Look. Hold on just a second. Move this out the way. Okay, here's one of them. Do you guys see that? Do you know what that is? That's an inverted 666. I mean, that's obvious. It's the CERN logo. Then this is in front of CERN. You guys know what that is? That's Shiva. She's a destroyer of the earth. It's based on Hinduism and a lot of other things. But seriously, man, everybody needs to go start looking at this. I'm just trying to make people aware. But I'm not gonna keep, just ranting on about it. I just kind of wanted to make a short video on it. But I got a lot of research I'm gonna do about a lot of things, and I'm gonna collaborate and make a whole bunch of different videos as far as things like this go. But as always, guys, just remember, like, share, subscribe, and just try to help me get my videos out there. I started a Facebook page for the YouTube channel too. That way I can get a further outreach and try to reach more people. I'm trying to expand my channel. Anyway, guys, leave your comments and opinions in the comments section, and I'll see you guys on the next video, man, and I hope you guys have a great week. Thanksgiving's coming up, so is the Iron Bowl, baby. That's what I'm waiting on. Anyway, guys, later.